Hello everybody, welcome home and welcome back to Schmitty300 Plays more Zelda 2 The Adventure of Link for the NES. We left off just having finished Dungeon 2, I do believe. This is a couple days after my last recording session, so just getting my bearings. Where are we? We are here, okay. So we got... We got the... Oops, that's not what you want to do. We got the Water of Life for the lady. We can cast fairy. Good. Ooh, point bag. So that means we're headed straight to Dungeon 3. So I believe, if I recall correctly, in last episode, I think we paid a visit to Error, and he told us about a special little something something about a place called King's Tomb. So we're gonna head there, or we're gonna head to the graveyard anyway. How are we doing for lives? One life. All right, we might get a game over in this playthrough. I hope not, but we might. Okay, so we head into the graveyard south of Saria. Was it Saria? No, Saria was the water town. I forget. So this is King's Tomb. So this is just telling you what's happening with this place. So we know where King's Tomb is, so we head south. And we get into a fight on the exact space that we wanted to not get on a fight. So we get to here. And hooah! Bink bonk. And we come to a point here where jump just isn't going to cut it, so we turn into a fairy. Make a nice twinkly sound, have a 5-pixel crown, you know, the works. And this will take us to a special underground passage here. That will take us across the water to the island, where palace number 3 resides. And here we are. So there's our one of 2 options that come out of that. Listen here. All right. Well, now I have to go back out and come back in again and hope that we find ourselves this. There we go. A little cheap, but that's just playing. That's playing the Nintendo tricks. Okay, so making it a bit easier for us, only one way to go. I haven't done any prior research on dungeon maps. Excuse me. We're doing this au naturel, but I have played this game through several times. So, plus in the first, I guess I want to say it. At the very least, the first 3 dungeons are not terribly complicated. The last one definitely is. 5 and 6 are pretty, I guess tricky is the decent way to describe it. Ow, that literally landed on my head. See if we can outrun the fire. Yep. Alright, so yeah, not a whole lot of exciting stuff happening here so far. Use our power glove to destroy some blocks, and we'll fight this dude. Oh, that's not. We can block that when we get a different spell in the future, and we just don't have it yet. We get a spell that strengthens our. We have the shield spell, which only just actually raises our defense. We get a spell later on which actually strengthens our shield. We'll cast a little life. Maybe not right now. I will, at some point, I will show you that the jump and stab trick for Dark Knuckles works even in the confines of these blocks. Okay, I'll show you now. So, you'd think that because you're in this confined space, no, the game still detects your jump. You can still do it. And I'm glad I came down. Point bags rule. Okay. Come on. Oh, how about I just stab ya? Come You can walk over single gaps. Let's see if we can make this jump. Oh, nope, not at all. This jump is possible, but can be difficult. I like to not spend it. It's very precise here, that's for sure. Need a little bit of speed. It can be done, I promise you. Oh man, come on. Now I'm just wasting your time. That's no fun. Alright, fine. I hate it, but it can be done, but I'm insist on not wasting your time. So, and we're just here to, but we need to come here. There's a key over here. And a guard, which we just aren't scared of in the slightest. Alright. Now we can go down here. On purpose. So in this castle, we are going to find ourselves a raft. Oh, these are probably... no, they're not the most annoying enemies in the game, but they're pretty dang close. We're going to keep wandering left, because there's another key over here. I'm convinced. Yeah, these guys are brutal. So, there's a key down there, and we can't upstab yet. So we have to just slowly work our way out this way. And by slowly, I mean very. So we don't get damaged, because these guys never stop coming. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Or that. Or that. Oh my god. I believe there is a limit as to how many they can have on the screen, which is, I guess, a silver lining, but it's not much of one. Yeah, they suck. As soon as I started saying they're the most annoying game or annoying enemy in the game, I immediately stopped myself, because I know exactly who's worse than what enemies are worse than those things. What are we sitting on for keys? 2? Thinking. I think we need to go this way now. But I'm not sure of that. But we mean eventually we do. Eventually we absolutely do. Son of a... See, look. You guys are just the worst, okay? Just not the absolute worst, but you suck. I cannot remember if this is the way to the boss or the way to the raft. It's the way to a key, that's for sure. Listen. I know you think you're very clever. I'm sure your mom told you so, but she lied. We better go with life. Hopefully you... Okay. Ha! Look at our range attack. I believe this is, item. Fantastic. Aha! First iteration of the blue Dark Knuckles. They suck. They do stop throwing their knives eventually. But man, they're a pain. Raft time! Even though it's on the size of my head. Link's head. Okay, now we're off to Bossomania. Who is the boss of this level? Oh, yes, I remember now. Oh, stop wasting my time. Thank you. Ugh. If there's no bubbles around the pits, we shouldn't die. That embarrassment is strictly reserved for first videos and yeah. All right, deal more with the horse head or the wolf heads. And I didn't stay on the screen to get my 5 XP. Yeah, if you leave the screen before your XP has a chance to register into your XP pool, you don't get it. Boom, boom. So now we look at that. We'd have to cast jump to get it. Is it worth it? Is the question. So do we expect to get 2,200 more experience, or a total of 2,200 experience points before we get to the crystal statue? Probably not. But luckily, if we beat the boss and we're close, we can come back to this. I think we can come back to this screen. Pretty sure we're able to. Yeah, the boss is very coming up very shortly here. So fighting the blue Dark Knuckles in close quarters without the jump and stab trick is extremely hard. But with jump and stab trick, it's really easy. Actually, I think there's a second bag here. I think the boss is right here anyway, so I don't think it's even gonna be worth it. No, it's not. Here's boss. All right. Boss fight begins. There's no boss. Where is the boss? And he's right there. A horse riding blue Dark Knuckle. Boom. And I don't believe you can beat this guy without having downstab. I'm pretty sure that's the case. You can't. There's no way you can get him off his horse without downstabbing him. Yeah. I mean, maybe if you. I think whatever side you're on, he faces that. I don't think you can get behind him to try and hit him, not his horse. Eep. Oh, that's bad. All right. Had enough of your knife throwing business. Gotcha. So yeah, those 2 point bags we skipped, plus the Dark Knuckle, there's no way it would total 1,109. This is just not going to happen. So we'll leave. We killed everything else, so we're done. All right. That's our time. Pretty good. Why don't we, what else is there to do before we head across the water? I think I want to attack first, so I'm going to actually cancel that. We've done everything, I think, on this side of the water, if I'm being honest with you. Ooh, excellent. Did we get all the heart pieces? Yes, we did. I know exactly where the next 2 are, and they are on the other side of the ocean, or lake, or large body of water. Got all the heart pieces, got all the magic containers. Don't need that one. Got all of our spells, yep. Alright, well, we'll head across. We'll give a couple more minutes here, though. I by no means think I'm at a point where I have a fan base that gets disappointed when my videos end. But I had a moment like that this morning. I really wasn't feeling great today. Personally, not so. Physically, I feel fine. And one of my favorite dudes on YouTube released a new video this morning, and it was a great length, and it was bringing me joy, and I was really sad to see it end. And so as soon as I said, I'll give it a couple more minutes, I envisioned someone possibly in my situation from this morning seeing this video and maybe being glad it's not over yet. So if such a person exists out there, then this is for you, and I'm also here for you. And I hope your day gets better. I really do. With boots, I could walk on water. You are, but I'm not a savior of a of a religion of some sorts. We'll heal up with life, get our magic refilled. If I recall correctly, this person is thirsty. I am thirsty. Yes, you are. And a sparkling conversationalist at that. And so you wander over to the fountain, which is literally 15 steps away. Oh, look what I found. The thing that sustains life. You have the thing that our body is made up mostly of? Please come to my house and let my uncles teach you some magic spells. That all holds up, right? So this guy gives you probably the most useless spell in the game. Sounds pretty cool. Kinda sucks. Generally speaking, in my experience with this game, it's just a waste. I mean, you cast it to kill some enemies that exist on this side of the water, but you don't need it to kill a boss. You don't need it to kill a mini boss. You don't need it to access any secrets. You just need it for random to kill some enemies that are in random encounters on this side of the world. Like, that's it. What's this screen for? See a man in Darunia before the islands. So, best of my knowledge, that means I believe Darunia is this town that is northwest of this town, which I didn't actually catch its name. Will teach us our next spell. And what's this dude all about? I think this is another blob situation. You just kind of keep bugging him. I mean, a blob from Saria. Could be wrong. Oh, you are persistent. Find heart over ocean. Yes, so that tells you where your next heart container is. So as I was saying, the River Devil eats those who are weak. Good thing I'm not weak, so he can't eat me. Where are we? Welcome to Naburu. Darunia, I think that's the name we talked about, is a town up here. Why don't we head up there? No, let's not. I will show you the River Devil, though, and I'll show you some of the... I might as well show you what fire can do. There's the River Devil there. There's only one way to get rid of him, and we don't have it yet. Here are our Tektites. Can only be killed by fire. And don't even... They're a gigantic pain in the butt, and don't even yield that much experience. Yeah, they are firmly armored from head to toe, and can only be damaged by fire. While I'm here, though, I believe there's some new enemies as well. Kind of a go, stop kind of thing. You can only hurt them when they stop and open their eyes. We are looking for attack. We're going to cancel again. Is there something over here? There is. Oh, well, joy. Is something more useful than that over here? There is not. But I believe there's some points up here. Ugh, that's annoying. Actually, that is a little tactic that I like to use later in the game. There, when we're heading toward, spoiler, when we're heading towards the final palace, there are some overworld events which are actually quite tough and usually require some magic to be spent to get through them. If you time your, blob and scary dude properly, you can get a random encounter. If you don't want to fight the Tektites, just downstab on top of them and you just bounce over them. You time your encounters so that as you're walking onto the space, so you know where the overworld encounter, overworld event is, then you'll only get the random encounter and you can just carry on from there. Kind of a little sneaky tactic. So that's a good spot to end here, I think. So we'll wander into this cave and kill some fire spewing bats. And I will close out by saying I will not get political on this channel, but things out there... Oops, I'm going to end it in here. Things out there are getting... times are getting tough out there. So I implore you to just, try to incorporate some of the things that I live by as well in your life. And that's kind of like my moniker at the end of all my videos is not it's not just a motto. It's how I like to live my life. I'm not always awesome, but I try to be. And I always try to be kind. And if you can be kind, you're already being awesome. So go out and spread that kindness. The world needs more of it right now. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. And I can't wait to show you more of this game. So, as always, please be kind, be strong, and be awesome. And I can't wait to see you again soon. Take care of yourselves out there.